Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Mana Concept Lab Pro. On this channel, I share educational content, programming concepts, placement guidance, and B.Tech related topics in a simple way. If you learned something valuable from this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your next topic suggestion. Now let's begin to today's video. So in this video, I am going to explain one of the most important concepts in object-oriented programming, which is abstraction. We will understand what abstraction actually means, why it is used in object-oriented programming, and how it helps in hiding unnecessary details while showing only the important functionality to the user. I will also explain abstraction with simple real-time examples and easy Java code so even beginners can understand it clearly. So watch the video till the end to understand the concept step by step. Now let us understand the definition of abstraction. Abstraction means hiding the internal implementation and showing only the important functionality to the user. In simple words, it focuses on what an object does, not how it does it. Let us understand with a real-time example. Suppose you are using an ATM machine. You insert the card, enter the PIN, and withdraw the money. Here, the ATM is the object. As a user, you only know the external functionality that the ATM gives you money. But internally, many processes are happening like the ATM verifies your PIN, checks your account balance, processes the transaction, and connects with the bank server too. These complex internal implementations are hidden from the user. You only interact with the essential functionality, which is withdrawing the money. This is all about abstraction. So, the main idea of abstraction is we only know the functionality of the object, but we do not know the internal implementation behind it. Now, with this simple Java program, you will understand about abstraction. Here we have a class called ATM, and inside the class we have a method called withdraw money. This method represents the functionality that is visible to the user. Now inside the main function we created an object of ATM. This ATM object is created and stored in the heap memory, and the address of the object will be stored inside the variable which is here user. So this user variable holding the address of the ATM object. About this heap I have explained you in the previous video. So please do watch that video, you will understand it clearly. So now when we write this user.withdraw money, the withdraw money method of that ATM object will be executed. Here the user only interacts with the withdraw functionality, right? So what do you know from this? The internal processes like verifying the PIN, checking the account balance, processing the transactions, and connecting to the bank server are hidden from the user. So this is the main concept of abstraction. Hope you understand, guys. Coming to the importance of the abstraction means why we are using this abstraction in object oriented programming. What actually use of that? First, without abstraction, actually user would need to understand all the complex internal code and processing behind the program, which makes program difficult to understand and also very difficult to use. But by using this abstraction, the complexity is hidden and only the important functionality is shown to the user. Because of this, code becomes simple, easy to use, and also easy to understand. Abstraction also makes the program more flexible. That means developers can change or can improve the internal implementation, but it will not affect the user, right? And I will give you one example in an ATM machine only. Bank may update the internal transaction process or security system, but the user still uses the same withdraw option in the same way. So internal changes will not affect the external users. Abstraction also improves security because internal implementation have sensitive data. Users cannot directly access that or modify important internal details. Only the required functionality is exposed to the user. So, These are the main importance of the abstraction, and here I have provided you many other points to read it and understand it. Till now we understood what is abstraction and what is the importance of that abstraction. Now the next question is, how do we achieve that abstraction? So there are two ways to achieve that abstraction in Java. One is abstract class and another one is interface. Both abstract class and interface are used to hide the implementation details and show only the essential functionality to the user. In the next part of the video, we will understand what an abstract class is and what an interface is, and how they help us achieve abstraction in Java with the simple examples. Now let us understand what is abstract class. An abstract class is actually a class, but it is mainly created to be used by the other classes, which are called child classes or subclasses. We can also say that an abstract class acts like a blueprint for the other classes. Another important point is that an abstract class is considered an incomplete class. Why do we say it as incomplete is because in an abstract class some methods are completely implemented while some methods are only declared and not implemented. The implementation of those methods will be completed by the subclasses. That is why abstract classes achieve partial abstraction. It actually means the class can contain both implemented methods and abstract methods. One more important point is we cannot create an object of an abstract class directly. In other words, we can say abstract classes cannot be instantiated. They are only meant to be inherited and used by child classes. So guys, you will get to know through this code what actually the abstract class, and practically now you will understand what I have explained you in previous slide. So here I have created a class, abstract class called name animal. In this class I have created abstract void sound, a method, but it does not contain any implementation. And in subclass dog extends animal, in this we have created implementation. So that is why in main method we have created an object of this subclass, not the main class. Before I have told you one point that we cannot able to create an abstract class object. So that is why we created here object of this subclass, and we are calling sound d dot sound, so that this will be executed. So now I think you clearly understand partial abstraction means which contains both implementation and implemented methods and unimplemented methods, and cannot be instantiated in the sense we cannot able to create object for this abstract class. We can able to create object for this subclass. I hope you understand. And next, what are the things that an abstract class can have? First one is abstract methods. You already know that the abstract methods are methods which does not have any body. Only declaration will be there, no implementation. And coming to the second one, it is concrete methods. Methods which are implemented already, means methods with implementation are concrete methods. And the third one is constructors. Constructors are we have a method in class which is called animal. It is also a class name. The method is created using the class name and it executes only when child object is created. And coming to the fourth one, it is instance variables. Instance variables can store the variables which are shared by the child classes. And the fifth one is static methods. Static methods belongs to class, not to objects. And the sixth one is final methods. Final methods cannot be overridden by child classes. These are the things that an abstract class can have. Now, let us understand the second way to achieve abstraction in Java is interface. What actually the interface? An interface in Java acts like a blueprint for a class. In abstract class, we have methods. Some methods can implement and some methods have only declaration. But in interface, we have only method declaration, no implementation. So we can say an interface in Java acts like a blueprint for a class. It tells the class what methods it must have, but it does not tell how those methods should work. And the implementation of these methods is left to the class that implements the interface. It means a class which implements the interface class is responsible for providing the method implementation. And also coming to characteristics, it means one important point about interfaces is that they help us achieve 100% abstraction, because in interfaces we mainly declare methods only without any implementation. And another important advantage of interfaces is they support multiple inheritance in Java. That means one class can implement multiple interfaces at the same time. Now let us understand the difference between interface and abstract class. We use abstract class when we need partial abstraction, meaning some methods are implemented and some methods are left incomplete. Abstract classes are also useful when we want to share common code among the multiple child classes. On the other hand, we use an interface when we need complete abstraction and when we want to achieve multiple inheritance in Java. Now in this slide, let us understand the basic difference between the abstract class and interface. That is why I have provided here both the examples so that you can understand very clearly. In this abstract class program, we can have both the declaration method and also a method with implementation. But in interface, we should only declare the method. We should not implement inside the class. And also after extending the class, we can have the method implementations in both the codes. But the only difference between the abstract class and interface is in abstract class we can have both implementation and also non-implemented methods. That is why we say it is a partial abstraction. And in interface it achieves 100% abstraction. Why? Because it should only declare the methods. It should only implement in the implementation class, means in the child class. So this is the difference between abstract class and interface. I hope you understand this. So that's all about abstraction in object oriented programming. I hope you understand what abstraction is, why it is important, and the different ways to achieve abstraction in Java using abstract classes and interfaces with simple examples. If this video helped you understand the concept clearly, then make sure to like the video and share it too with your friends. And if you want me to explain any other concepts, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Mana Concept Lab Pro, and press the bell icon so you never miss upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.